Okay, hello everyone. Today is March the 30th, Monday 2020. This is chapter 3, so part number 2, application software. Uh, by, by watching this video, I assume that student had reviewed and watched my previous chapter 3, part 1 video lectures. Okay, before further ado, let's discuss about chapter 2. Uh, what is software license? Okay, software license is basically a contract from the software publisher that specifies the rules of using the software. For example, when a student purchases a program at Best Buy or Walmart, that means user need the users need to comply with the rules and regulation that's set up by the company and by the federal law. That means we cannot just give the copy, make a copy, and give it to somebody else. All right, so that's called software license. What is copyrighted law? Copyright law give the software creators the right and the privileges over the creative works. That means when someone invents something, they can copyright their work. So nobody can make copy and distribute it. Okay, that's what is copyright law. All right. Next one is software licensing. Right. What is a EULA? EULA, End User License Agreement. Basically, during the installation of a program, a user must users must click the check button to agree with the end user license agreement or EULA. This is a typical license that you must agree before installing the program, right? There are different type of licenses. Okay, the first one is called volume licenses. That means when an organization purchases a volume license, that means they can install in different the program can be installed in different machines. Okay, there is another type model that is getting more popularity. It's called subscription model. It's like Office 365. Okay, users pay a fixed amount of money per month to use a particular software. Okay, for example, to use Office 365, users can pay about $5 per month or $10 a month. With that, user can use Word, PowerPoint, Excel, and Access database. This is kind of a new model now. Okay, we will see more and more company uh, are doing subscription model. Okay, in the past we need to buy the program. In the past we need to purchase the program and install it in the machine. Uh, now most companies do subscription model. All right, shareware and the freeware. What is shareware? Shareware, that means it's a free program. It's a program that is free to download and install, but they only allow you for 13 days trial period. Okay, so that means if the user like the program, and then they can purchase that. In contrast, freeware is a software that is free and distributed without any specific time restriction. That means user can just download the program and install it. For example, like Adobe Flash Players, right? This is a free program. User can just go to adobe.com and download this Flash Player. Let me show you a website named filehippo.com. Okay, if you open your browser, if student open the browser, you can go to filehippo.com. Okay, when you go to filehippo.com, okay, let me see, filehippo.com. Okay, I, I don't know what happened here. www.filehippo.com. Oh, I have a typo here, extra p. Okay, This is filehippo.com. All right. In this website, user can find freeware and shareware. For example, you guys can download this antivirus. Let me show you. This is a freeware. This is a popular antivirus program. Let me see. View more. AVG antivirus. Okay, this is a free program here. Okay, they may have removed this in the past. There are a lot of this. Okay, AVG now they give you a free trial version, right? In the past they give you a free one. I guess there are more and more people. Oh, we have the free one here, AVG antivirus. So this is called shareware. The trial version, that means they allow you for 30 days usage, and then after you like it, you can buy the program. All right. So now you know what is shareware and the freeware. The next one we're gonna talk about GNU or GPL. This is a general public license. It's a type of open source licenses that ensure particular program and any of its derivative remain free for distribution. So if you find a code on the internet, you can modify it, but you need to provide the public is free as well. That's called GPU or GNU. Okay, it's an open source license. The other one is called web-based application. What is web-based application? Web-based application is a program that run directly on your web browser, like your SIMnet, right? Your SIMnet application, that's a web-based application. Students do not need to install SIMnet in the local PC. Instead, student can just enter a username and password and start doing the work there. Okay, Office software, right? This is the most common type of program that many of us have seen. Okay, in fact, we learned this Office software, which consists of Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Access database. Okay, so here on the next slide, show you the different type of Office software. As I mentioned to you before, we have word processing, spreadsheet program, Excel, Access database. I hope that next week or in the next few weeks when I see you in class, we're gonna start database. Okay, and the last one is presentation software, which is PowerPoint presentation. This one, Personal Information Manager, is a software that designed to keep individuals organized with the tools that helps them to manage contact, appointment, to-do list, and email. For example, it's like Outlook, Microsoft Outlook. Okay. Okay, accounting and finance software. If you are a small business or if you own a business, normally you need to have accounting or finance software. Okay, let me give you some example of this. Okay, some example of this is like QuickBook, TurboTax for income tax, and payroll system, right? Payroll system. So these are some of program that helps small business to run their company. QuickBooks, TurboTax, and payroll system. All right. Multimedia, we have different type of multimedia or graphic program like Adobe Photoshop. Okay. In graphics, you need to know two things here: the bitmap graphics and vector graphic. Bitmap graphics is basically drawing on a pixel by pixel basis like JPEG file, GIF file, and PNG file. Okay. The vector graphic, on the other hand, rely on mathematics to generate and manipulate a variety of shape. Let me show you on the internet the difference between vector based versus bitmap. Okay, so you can see the difference. All right. If you notice that vector based is way much better than the bitmap, because if you enlarge the vector base, it doesn't lose the resolution. Okay, but here if you enlarge that, you will lose the resolution. Okay, here I think it gives you some differences about vector graphic and bitmap. They are the bitmap composed of pixels, so if you enlarge the file, it can lose the resolution. Vector graphic is based on mathematical calculation. Example of vector graphic is like PDF, right? EPS. An example of bitmap graphics are bitmap, GIF, and JPEG. Most of your picture are based on this, right? But PDF, we use a vector graphics. All right. So let's take a look the next one. We have computer aided design or 3D modeling. 3D modeling is used to create three-dimensional drawing, and computer aided design is a program that helps an architect or engineer to create digital model of an object. Let me give you an example of the most popular one. That is called AutoCAD. So if you like to design a plane, or if you like to design a plane or a car or some 3D object, you may have to learn this one. Okay. Engineering student, most likely they will learn how to create this. All right. 3D computer aided design or 3D modeling. They are almost similar. Okay. For audio production software, perhaps most people use MP3 or iMovie. iMovie is for videos, most likely. For desktop publishing is Adobe Photoshop. Okay. Vertical market software. What is vertical market software? Vertical market software is basically a program that created for specific industry. For example, like healthcare, right? If someone work in the hospital, normally their system link with the insurance company and links with the pharmaceutical companies. So when the hospital running out of medicine, the system will send automatically the order to the pharmaceutical company, and if a patient visit the hospital, the billing will connect directly to their insurance. This is called a vertical market software. That means the program is created for specific industry like the healthcare system. Enterprise resource planning, that basically a system that is a system that bring together many type of business function into one software solution. For example, your JACnet account, right? Our JACnet system consists of a student's data, course information, transcript, and the payment system. So all of these different systems, they link together. That's why we call it enterprise resource planning. If you want to major in computer information system or computer science, most likely you will work on this type of system, ERP. The most popular one is what you call this, called Microsoft Dynamic. This is one of the most popular. Okay, Microsoft Dynamic, okay, is an example of enterprise resource planning for businesses, but for education we use JACnet. Okay, and I believe we have one more last one, right? Yeah, this is the last one. All right, software development. Students need to learn what is software development. Software development is basically how the programmer or developers create a program, right? Or write a code. computer programmer must go through a series of steps known as a software development life cycle. The first one is planning. Planning, that means developer will need to come up with a series of steps known as algorithm to describe how to create the program. Okay, followed by the visual flowchart. Okay, so algorithm and flowchart helps the programmer write the code. When they finish creating the algorithm and flowchart, the next step is do coding. Coding is mean the actual program. So normally programmers just don't write the code. They have to make a plan by creating an algorithm steps and flowcharts. After they finish the coding, programmer or developer need to do some testing and maintenance. Okay, remember when they finish creating like SIMnet application that you and I use, they have to go through testing, normally 3 to 6 months, right? Make sure that everything's work properly. After they deploy the SIMnet 2016, the next step is to do maintenance. If later on along the road they still find some bug, they need to do some patches. All right, so these are some of the step or software development life cycle that developers must understand. Okay, I hope that this video lecture is informative to you, and please review and read chapter 3. The ebooks is located on the SIMnet, and my PowerPoint is located in Blackboard. When you finish reviewing my lecture, please do chapter 3 review. Where can you find this? Where student can find this chapter 3 review? Log into SIMnet, and in the middle or scrolling down to the bottom, you will find chapter 3 review. Please complete it by this week so we can be on schedule with our course. Thank you for watching, and stay safe during this pandemic coronavirus, and email me in case you have any questions. Thank you.